Hello there, welcome to another episode of Aerobics on Spring Delight. We are here this morning for our every Saturday morning daily exercises. So join us as we do the exercises. Don't just sit there looking at us, you can join us from the comfort of your home as we set sweat out and burn calories this morning.
It's busting. Now our stats, please pay attention to this. Last round. Ready? 3, 2, 1, easy. Pay attention. Let's go. That's why I said pay attention to me. That's why I said pay attention. Let's go. Well done. Come on. 10, 9, 8, 3, 2, 1, stop. Hold on, people. I'm sure you're not tired yet. Some people can come to this angle. There's 6 space there. Let's go. Behind and beside someone. Behind and beside someone. Stretch your hand again to the side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Now, make sure you're beside someone and also behind someone. Let's program. Squats. Up. 1, 2, up. Ready? Come on. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, up. 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 1, 2, stop. Round 5. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, up. 1, 2, up. 1, 2, up. 2, up. 1, 2, up. 1, 2, up. 1, 2, up. Again. Ready? Come on. 3, 2, 1, go. 2, up. 1, 2, up. two, up. 1, 2, up. 1, 2, up. Well done. Well done. Again. 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, up. 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 Well done. 1, 2, up. 1, 2, up. 1, 2, up. This time around, the last round, I want us to clap with it. 1, 2, 1, 2, let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2, clap. Now that. 1, 2, clap. Let's go. 1, 2, clap. 1, 2, clap. Well done. 1, 2, clap. Now that. 1, 2, clap. Let's go. Well done. Right side. Let's go. Right side. Come on. Let's go. Well done. 3, 2, 1, stop. Other side. Come on, let's go. 3, 2, 1, go! Well done. Well done. Stop. Right side again. Your right, my left. Come on. 3, 2, 1, go! No regret. I forgive everyone you. Other side again. Come on. Halfway there. 3, 2, 1, go! Well done. Your right, my left. Almost done. Literally our last program. 2, 1, go! Now pick a partner. While we are wrapping up. Pick a partner. 3, 2, 1, stop. Pick a partner.
Hello, my name is Rofiat. I'm here for Erelu workout. I've been working out for the past 1 year. Before I was weighing 93 kg. Due to frequent workout, I'm now weighing 80 kg. It is very good for your lifestyle. It keeps you fit and healthy. You don't gain weight unnecessarily. So join us for the next edition. Bye.
My name is Sammy Kingston. Yeah, I'm here for the Erelu. I've been working out for the past 8 years to 9 years. So I'm here to improve my health, my fitness. I encourage you people to come here to work on your body, to work on your health, so you can get better.
Let's go. Now this side. That's it, this side. Let's go. Now I want a little bit of hand movement. are going again. Again. If you are with me, please pay attention. Once again. Now side shuffles. 1, 2. Go, 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 go. Come on. Let's count 1 to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now face this side. This side. Let's go. Same thing again. Keep bouncing. Bounce. Bounce. Let's go. Side shuffle. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. The right side. The right side. Go. 3, 2, 1. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well done. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now this is our program. We're not starting yet. Make sure you are behind and beside someone. Your right hand to your left leg. Right hand to left leg. Leg behind. Ready? Come on. 3, 2, 1. Stop. Let's go now. Round 2. Right hand to left leg. Position. Up, 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 up. 3, 2, 1. Go. Well done. Well done. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Start. Round 3. Other side. Left to right. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Well done. 3, 2, 1. Switch again. Alternate. Let's go. 5. Come on. 3, 2, 1, go. Well done. 3, 2, 1. Stop. Last round. Last round. 5, 4. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Go. Finish up. Finish strongly. Well done. Come on. Come on. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Let's program.
Wow. It's been an amazing moment having to work out with all these beautiful people here. Now my heart is flowing and I'm sure I'll burn some calories. If you didn't join us for this exercise, that's missed a lot. So join us again next week for another edition of Aerobics Exercise. See you. Bye.
Welcome back, and thank you once again for being a part of us. It's still Spring Delights from Western Spring Television, and you know the deal. That birthday, when we bring things like this, birthdays, it reminds me about quite a whole lot of people whom we've not even heard about
Okay.
over years. Someone
And we
like you,
get to celebrate them.
exactly. You know what?
Okay.
Someone like Yakubu Aigbeni. The only thing immediately I saw that picture.
Okay.
Thank you, Pastor, for.
Oranges are round colored citrus fruits that grow on trees. They originally came from China, but today these nutrient powerhouses are grown in warm climates around the world. There are many different varieties of oranges. Some are sweet and some are sour. Common types include Navel, Mandarin, Caracara, blood oranges, Valencia, Seville, Jaffa. Every type of orange has more than 100% of your recommended daily amount of vitamin C. That's more than any other citrus fruit. All you have to do to get this key vitamin is peel and eat. Nutrition in oranges. One medium-sized orange has 60 calories, no fat or sodium, 3 grams of fiber, 12 grams of sugar, 1 gram of protein, 14 micrograms of vitamin A, 70 milligrams of vitamin C, 6% of your daily recommended amount of calcium, 237 milligrams of potassium, 15.4 grams of carbohydrates. The vitamin C in oranges helps your body in lots of ways. Protects your cell from damage, helps your body make collagen, a protein that heals wounds and gives you smoother skin. Makes it easier to absorb iron to fight anemia. Boosts your immune system, your body's defense against germs. Slows the advance of age-related macular degeneration, AMD, a leading cause of vision loss. Helps fight cancer, causing free radicals. When you're feeling anxious, vitamin C can also lower your levels of the stress hormone, cortisol, and your blood pressure. Some other benefits: anti-inflammatory. Some food tell your immune system it's under attack. This causes inflammation. When inflammation turns into a long-term problem, it can trigger diabetes, heart diseases, arthritis, cancer, and Alzheimer's disease. Oranges have the opposite effect. Fiber. The 3 grams of fiber in a medium orange help keep your bowels healthy, your cholesterol and risk of heart disease low, and ulcers at bay. Fiber also slows the way your body absorbs sugar, a big bonus if you have diabetes. Calcium. Oranges are high in this important nutrient, which keeps your bones, organs, and muscles strong. Folate for moms and babies. Oranges are a great way to get a big dose of folate naturally. Your body uses it to divide cells and make DNA because it helps prevent birth defects. It's an especially important B vitamin for pregnant women. Good sugar. The 12 grams of sugar in an orange are all natural. That's different from the kind of sugar you'd get in a candy bar, plus all the fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants that come with an orange make it a much better choice for your body. Choose raw oranges, which have less sugar than the dried kind. Potassium. This nutrient lowers your blood pressure, and oranges have a bunch of it. Citric acid and citrates. This compound helps prevent kidney stones from forming. Health risk of oranges. Sometimes you can get too much of a good thing, though this mainly applies to the supplement form. Too much vitamin C at one time could give your body more fiber and sugar than it needs. Watch out for nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, stomach cramps, headache, and insomnia. Oranges are high in acid, and that can make symptoms of GERD was: if you're taking beta blockers, too many oranges could increase your potassium intake and lead to kidney damage. If your body stores iron than it needs, a condition called hemochromatosis, high doses of vitamin C can add more iron and damage your tissues. Vitamin C may also increase absorption from medicines that contain aluminium, like phosphates, binders, and increase your estrogen levels if you're on hormone replaced therapy. As for orange juice, you might get some extra sugar and lose some fiber in the trade-off. Too much fruit juice can also lead to weight gain, which can raise your risk of heart disease, especially in middle age. But both all oranges and their juice are good for you.
All right, Happy New Year to our very esteemed viewers all over the world, wherever you're viewing us from. It's a delight to say Happy New Year to you, and thank God 2025 is here. The last time we were on your screen, your faces, was last year. Ah, man, last year. To God be the glory. Here we go again. 2025 is here, and it's 4 days old, and let's just rock and roll in 2025. Spring Delight is the name of the program. First of all, I'd like to thank you, and you for being a part of us all throughout 2024. You were amazing. We thank you, we appreciate you, and we say, God bless you. It's a pleasure to be back once again. Tunde Idowu is my name. I'm welcoming you to today's edition of Spring Delight. Adefila is still on vacations. The New Year cruise. You know, she's the tutorial of cruise and everything, so she's still on that cruise. But hopefully she's going to be back on this set next week, Saturday. Welcoming you to today's edition. It promises to be very, very exciting. So many things happened in 2024. We brought you beautiful interviews with quite a whole lot of personalities. Today, we will just do a recap. Let's just bring you back to most of what we did last year and how it all went on the show last year. Hey, but one thing for real is 2025, it promises to be better. It promises to be much more interesting. And I'm super excited to be here for today. Before I launch our first recap, I'd like to use this opportunity to thank all the production team, from the director, all our directors. Thank you most sincerely. You guys are just the bomb, but just don't blow in our faces. I would like to thank our very, very own hardworking producer. He's been an amazing man all through, Pastor Adeleke. Thank you so much for the work, for the efforts you put in 2024. Let's do this again in 2025. Don't worry, we owe you a vacation, but our vacation will be in Azerbaijan. Either way. We'd like to thank our sound man, Dami Lola. Thank you, Dami. You are just awesome. Thank you for being there. Thank you for the support you gave us in 2024. Babatunde, that man, one Ijogbon that I have in my life, but then it's a pleasure. I love you, brother. Thank you for the very hard work you put in 2024. Let's do this again together in 2025. And then we might be here if the cameras are not well set. Believe you me, we're nothing. Baboloye, Mr. Benley Emmanuel, I'd like to thank you most sincerely as we call you. Baboloye, thank you so much, sir. God bless you. Good Lord, renew and replenish your health and strength in every ramification.
Lukman, my dear brother, I'll still beat you on table tennis, no doubt about that, any day, anytime. Okiki Adewumi, thank you so much for being here. Rahman, you are just an amazing guy. I thank you all the time. To all the interns, all the coppers who worked with us, Mr. Adeyemo, yes, along your meal. Thank you, Mr. Adeyemo, for putting things together with us and for us also here. And just as I said, the interns, the coppers, thank you so much for being a part of us on this platform. All right. Now, in 2024, Western Spring Television won an award as the best television station. And hey, it comes through hard work. And no other person could have actually spoken about this and the vision why this is in place. We had an interview with the chairman, CEO, chief executive officer of Western Spring Television in the course of 2024. He had quite a whole lot to say, but then let's just bring you a couple of excerpts from what he told us, and I'll be right back on the show. Please stay with us. And thank you once again for being a part of us.
Definitely.
It's still Spring Delights from Western Spring Television, and you know the deal. The birthday, when we bring things like this, birthdays, it reminds me about quite a whole lot of people whom we've not even heard about over years.
Someone like we get to celebrate them.
Exactly. You know what? Someone like Yakubu Aigbeni. The only thing, immediately I saw that picture, thank you, Pastor, for bringing Yakubu Aigbeni. It was his birthday. And it is his
Back
birthday.
to our heads again.
Yeah. I remember the goal he missed during the World Cup. Immediately I saw him, I just realized, but then it's his birthday, and we celebrate with him, and to every other person as well, we celebrate with you on the show.
Definitely.
Let's get down to the business of the morning. In the course of the week, I think on the 21st of November of every year is commemorated as the World 19th, beg your pardon, on the 19th, yes, World Television Day. There are televisions and there are television. I don't know, but while you were growing up, did you grow up with television where you draw the...
unfortunately, I did not, but I got an idea.
Go and ask Baboloye.
I'm not as old as you think I am.
Oh, really?
I'm still of the Gen Z. Grandpa, right, don't let them know.
World Television Day is commemorated every year on the 19th. And just as we do right here, that you see us do at Western Spring Television, there is a reason behind it. What brought about this? How has it evolved? And what are the things television has brought to us as a person and the world at large?
It still amazes me how television still stays relevant, considering social media taking over. So that brings me to, you can't do what nobody's doing, but the most important thing is to have a niche for yourself and still be impactful out there.
That's why right here we say it as...
It is.
It's a pleasure to have... when you have your boss with you and he's your guest, you tend to you need to be very careful, because what's today's date? Today is 20.
Oh my goodness, no,
you can't just peg it. But by and large, it's a pleasure. It's a delight to have the CEO, Western Spring Television, Felicia Daniels Communications, owners and operators of Western Spring Television and Rave 91.7 FM. Dr. Femi Adefila, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning. How are you?
Very well.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah. Now, there's a difference when we are normally in the office and when he's your guest.
Definitely, definitely.
All right. Let's get down to the business of the morning, sir. Television, it's been there over the years before even all of us came to this world, I think. But for you, has television made an impact in the lives of us as human beings in the world we live in today?
Yeah, well, thank you very much. It's a pleasure having me. Television has added so much value to humanity. Nothing happens in a vacuum. Television came to fill a vacuum, and it came after radio.
Yes, sir.
The first television transmission was on the 7th of September 1927 by a certain American called Philo Farnsworth, who is from late Salt Lake City in
Salt
Utah.
Lake.
Yeah.
So,
He did that. Is regarded widely as the father of electronic television, and has had it since then. And for some time, it was a bit not so developed. But after Second World War, it came back alive with so much vigor. It was the American president called President Truman that first made the national broadcast on television to reach the mass of the people. Television has added so much value. It has helped to spread knowledge,
yes, sir.
to increase people's knowledge. It has helped to deepen people's knowledge, and it has helped. It has helped to grow family bonds. When I was growing up, I grew up in a conversation that you have a lot of talk, not these days of social media.
Yeah.
There will be conversation around the dining table in the evening where you are watching television, and you are trying to describe those televisions in boxes that you have to open the drawer.
Yes, sir.
You understand, before you can watch. I even grew up in a city where there was just one television.
Wow.
That was a viewing center.
Oh, yeah?
It was that important that you go to watch around. I think you watch on Saturdays.
Everybody gather around.
There be Baba Salad, there be comedy and stuff like that. But it too, we were all used to radio. But television was an improvement because radio is just a voice business. But television came with addition of video.
Definitely.
You could see and you could feel.
Yes, sir.
So television has added so much value to humanity. It has helped you to increase family bonds, family time. You watch and you learn a lot. Diversity. It brings the world into your living room. You can see what is happening in America explicitly. Apart from hearing, we used to hear what was happening in other parts of the world, but now you could see with your eyes. And that brings you into the equation of what you are seeing.
Yeah.
People say seeing is
believing, yes.
When you can see things, then it deepens your belief system. So television has been a quality addition. It helps to entertain. You know, you need to relax. You need to have fun. You need to relax the tension of work and the hustle and bustle of going up and down every day. So television has helped to bridge that, to increase knowledge, cultural ties across nations, fashion sense. Television is a big thing that has happened to humanity and added so much value to humanity. Even despite social media, it will continue to be relevant.
Yeah.
It's going to be relevant for a long time because social media comes with video advantage.
Yeah.
But television, social media is there on your small tab. You can look at it. Television is a bigger.
Yeah.
It's broader. You understand? So it's a pleasure of viewing on television than just have to stare at your tab or your phone. So television is a blessing, like I said, to humanity, and it has added so much value.
I mean, you are the CEO of Western Spring Television, and it's been 2 years. We recognized, and it's a beautiful one. When did this dream start for you? Did you have it at the inception since the radio? Like, I want to get into television at some point. At what point did you feel I want to delve into the television business?
Thank you so very much. I've always been a television person. When I had my internship at the Broadcasting Corporation of Osun, I was on the television side. But when I decided to go into broadcast entrepreneurship, radio was the low-hanging fruit for me. It was a cheaper. But
a cheaper means.
That's right. It was what I could afford at that point in time. And that was the fashion then, and when I had access to the license. So I went through the route of what I could afford at that point in time.
Yeah,
But I've always nursed the ambition of having a television because I've always been a television guy all my life.
Was that because your internship, you had that television internship?
That's right. And when I even served at OSBC, I was on television. I was never a radio person. Never a radio person all my life. I've always nursed the ambition, but television is a huge stuff. It comes with so much cost. The capital outlay is huge.
Fair enough.
So by nature, I'm a very strategic person. I wait for my time. I wait for the right time to do the right thing.
To do it as it is.
Because I was told when I was younger that a good swimmer does not jump into muddy water. You have to look for the auspicious time to take the steps. So when the time came, I started prospecting for the license. it will shock you that I started building the structure before prospecting. I just had that inclination that this is the time to act. And it will shock you that I took that decision at the peak of COVID-19. When the world was locked down. So and I had that inclination, this is the time for me to act. Just do something. Let's build. By the time we build, something will happen. You see, television is beautiful.
Definitely.
It's colorful. It's me, is what I like. And watching television every day of my life, I wake up with television. When I wake up in the morning, I have favorite television stations, including WSTV, of course.
Definitely.
I watch across to look at the feel of the news magazine program in the morning, from channels to Arise to TVC, to Western Spring Television, other stations. So because it's television is a good thing. So that was what happened to me, and it's fulfilling a life ambition, a dream of owning a television station.
Looking at that, because you've actually said it's a life ambition. It's something you had always desired. We'd like to say thank you because you provided quite a whole lot of platforms for so many of us at this point in time. But let's move for the WSTV and what have you? Because when you first of all started Rave, which is number one, no doubt about that, to God be the glory,
Thank God.
here and beyond, you had it at the back of your mind somewhere that, the TV will come one day someday. Just as you rightly said, that during that lockdown, because it was a period where nothing was virtually functioning to the topmost. When this came, was it like, will I be able to do this? And what was the strength behind the fact that this will surely happen?
The movie factor?
Because you rightly said it's not moi and beans. It's not. It comes with quite a whole lot. But were you so determined to see it and say this must definitely come to pass, which it has? How determined were you?
No, nothing good in life comes easy. If it's a good thing, it's not going to come easy. I'm a very determined person. I keep my eyes on the ball, and I set my goals, and I walk towards the goal. There's no doubt that turbulence will come, storms will come, but you don't allow circumstances to take the wind off your sail.
Yes, sir.
You keep sailing. You keep sailing. You keep sailing. You see, life is full of turbulence, tribulations, and challenges. But once you keep your eyes on the ball, we are not there yet.
We just started.
We just started, and the challenges have been there. For instance, my wish ab initio was to start on DSTV from day one. My wish ab initio was if I couldn't start on DSTV to be on GoTV, but that has not happened. Then I went to Start Times, not because I despise Start Times, but I had my preference for GoTV or DSTV. So we are still battling with that. So it's a journey. It is a journey, not a destination. We are just going.
Definitely.
We are moving, and we're going to get there. And
it was a delight to have Dr. Femi Adefila, the chairman CEO of Western Spring Television, Felicia Daniels Communications, owners and operators of Western Spring Television and Rave 91.7 FM. On one of the shows we had last year in 2024, it was an amazing time with him. Such a brilliant man, honestly. In this journey that I have been opportuned to be here with him under his tutelage, seriously, I know truthfully, for one reason, I gained quite a whole lot from him. Open-minded, his door is always open. Plays with us as if we are age mates. But then, we'd like to thank Dr. Femi Adefila for what you're doing up in here, sir. And please, I know God Almighty helps you, and we know we haven't gotten to that point in which we intend getting to. We will get there. We will surpass it. All right. That was one of the interviews we had also with Dr. Femi Adefila. And also in 2024, our health matters quite a whole lot. And the state hospital UNIOSUN Teaching Hospital right here, Osun State, Oshogbo, precisely, formerly called Lautech. We had a changeover of leadership where Dr. Afolabi Manuel took over the reins of affairs from the hospital. And he told us quite a whole lot, spoke with us about quite a whole lot, his vision, the mission, as to how to make sure that that teaching hospital moves further and becomes one of the very best in the world in the nearest future under his leadership. And there's so much to learn. We picked up quite a whole lot from him while he spoke on that beautiful day in 2024 on this show. Now, let's just go straight to watching what the Chief Medical Director, UNIOSUN Teaching Hospital, Dr. Afolabi Emmanuel, discussed with us on Spring Delight in 2024. And that's to everyone who celebrates his or her birthday on a day such as this, or you probably had done it in the course of the week. Peter Etobo, Solid Star. Yeah, I like that young man. Solid Star, Brian Okere, quite a whole lot of people. Femi Adeola, I think I saw that video there as well. Congratulations to all of you, and we wish you the very best of years and years and years on this journey called life. Quite a whole lot is still going to be brought to your viewing pleasure on the show for today, Spring Delight from Western Spring Television. And at this juncture, there's this thing we sat back here to discuss, that life is just it's like a process. It's moves from one sport to the other. Yesterday night, I probably had met you as a single young man, in which we all probably went for your bachelor's eve. And today, Saturday morning, you're heading to the altar to become Mr. Or Mrs. Life is just a funny process that it comes. Why am I saying this? You won't understand until I probably open up totally for you. The last time I had the opportunity of sitting with my guest on the show for today, he's not just he was a doctor. He is still a doctor, but then the level at which he was then, the level at which he is now, is commendable. And we'd like to first of all use this opportunity on behalf of Chairman Dr. Femi Adefila to congratulate the CMD, the Chief Medical Director of UNIOSUN Teaching Hospital, no other person but Dr. Babatunde Adeola Emmanuel, on this position of yours. Congratulations and good morning to you, sir.
Yes, good morning, and thank you for having me at springtime this morning.
Honestly, it's, I don't know how it is, because I think the last time we sat together, you were on UNIOSUN Medical Half Hour on Rave 91.7 FM, our sister station, where we of course, every Thursday that program comes up. We discuss quite a whole lot. And months later, you're sitting also with me, which it is an honor. It's a pleasure.
Yes.
As the CMD UNIOSUN Teaching Hospital. How does this feel?
First and foremost, I want to use this opportunity to appreciate God Almighty for this opportunity that He has given to me to attain this height as the CMD of UNIOSUN Teaching Hospital. I will not but also appreciate His Excellency, the Asiwaju of Edeland, Senator Nuruddin Jackson Adeleke, and the cabinet.
Yes.
Also appreciating our grandfather, Dr. Adeleke, among other people, my chairman, the chairman of the board, Right Honorable Niyo Wolade, and the entire management of UNIOSUN Teaching Hospital, with all member of staff for making it an opportunity to attend this height as a CMD of UNIOSUN Teaching Hospital. Just to answer that question, I want to say that I see it as a divine intervention. I see it as ordinance of God. I see it as a fulfillment of God's mandate, because among many, if God singles you out to attain that kind of height, you should see it as a real privilege.
Absolutely.
And you shouldn't take such an opportunity for granted because all eyes, all hope on you to ensure that you bring to light a transformation that's going to drive that system to a greater height. So I see it as a real opportunity, and I want to thank God for it.
You've taken the bull by the horn by telling us, of course, it's a height that, it calls for quite a whole lot.
Yes.
And looking at what it looks like at this moment in time, the vision, of course, that you have to drive that great hospital to that pedestal that it should be. You want it to be.
Yes.
That this administration of His Excellency wants it to be. Can you share with us what that vision looks like?
Thank you very much. I want to say that the Excellency has got a robust plan on Earth platform for the citizenry of the state. Can see a lot that is happening on the issue of constructions of roads and all the like. And I want to believe that I held the transformation agenda of His Excellency on Earth platform. And I could see that he has a robust plan for the populace. And we have key into this agenda. And this agenda speaks to ensuring that the hospital and people of Osun State get the best of care at all times. Because the only teaching hospital that we have in Osun as of today is UNIOSUN Teaching Hospital. We have primary, secondary, healthcare sector. But the only tertiary teaching hospital that we have is UNIOSUN Teaching Hospital. And we have a vision of making it a tertiary institution of note, where you produce doctors and then put people in place in such a way that the hospital is going to address the core aspect of humanity and train the best of hands as doctors all over the world. As I want to say that teaching hospital is meant for three main assignments. One is clinical services, is for training and also for research. Having gone through and see a lot of challenge in the health sector, I have come down with 5-pillar agenda. And this pillar agenda is to address all these problems. The first pillar is to address the issue of human resources. In UNIOSUN, as of today, some people are demoralized, some people are not happy doing what they are doing in view of what they have passed through in the past. So one of the things is want to make sure that we build their hope. We want to assure them that things is going to get better. We need to collaborate together. We need to work together to ensure that this hospital gets to a greater height. And you put the round peg in the round hole on human resources. And when we are talking about human resources, we are talking about experts who are trained in different fields. I want to say in UNIOSUN, we have experts, we have doctors, we have different specialties, okay, that you cannot find in primary or secondary healthcare sector. So, and this in itself has gone a long way to drive us to ensure that we deliver the best at all times. So the second is quality service delivery. You know, we want to reduce the complaints of people and increase on the satisfaction of our people. We want people to be satisfied with our services. We want people to look back and say, yes, indeed, I'm in a teaching hospital setting. So in terms of quality service delivery, we want to make sure that the hospital stands what is meant to observe, you know, as a formidable teaching hospital. We are thinking about bringing on board, you know, a better innovation, technological innovation. You know, EMR, having, you know, a lot of technologies into system. And, you know, everything is no more manual. You know, people are thinking of bringing science into medicine. So we are thinking of moving from the point of manual to the point of technology in assisting, humanity. We want to build our IGR, there is no amount of money government can give us that can satisfy what we have in mind, the robust agenda that we have for this teaching hospital. So we want to ensure that we build, on our IGR by expanding our services. There are some services that we are rendering at the moment that we need to expand. For instance, there is no ICU of note in Osun. If we, as a teaching hospital with almost 5 specialists anesthesiologists, we can expand the service there. It will increase our services. Our dialysis center can be expanded. We can begin to do eye surgeries with especially that we have neurosurgical procedures and things like cardiothoracic procedures. This is what we are meant to do, and we need equipment to drive this.
All right.
Yes, thank
I know
you.
it's quite a whole lot.
It's a lot.
We will still talk about it because we will really want to shed greater light to so many things and time. But first of all, I will take our viewers back to that period where you were sworn in.
Okay.
You got the staff of office and quite a whole lot. Looking at the electoral process, we'll come back to talk about the electoral process. Okay. Who, how many people contested, vied for that position, and we'll look at what it looked like during the last administration and this present administration. Has the hospital fared well then or better at this point in time? Okay. We'll take this short break. We'll take you to that point and let's see what it looked like for Dr. Babatunde Adeola Manuel on this, and we'll be back. Please stay with us.
I want to thank all union leaders, the Wrestling Council, MDCAM, my chairman, ARD, and all union that has made this hospital what it is today. I want to share with you some of the vision I have for the future as we embark on this new chapter that we envision. I plan to have an enhanced patient care through initiative practices. We want to have enhanced collaboration in all our departments. A continued investment in staff development and welfare. Improve community engagement and outreaches. This is my pledge. Build our own values and foster a culture of transparency and accountability. Prioritize evidence-based medicine and research, and to support interdisciplinary collaboration. I want to believe that with this hospital will go on the height. And to do this, we have put together an action plan that is leveraged on what I term transformation agenda pillars. Number 1, patient care, centered care, enhanced patient experience, safety and satisfaction. A clinical excellence, foster a culture of continuous quality improvement and innovation. Medical education, strengthen our teaching and our training programs. Research and innovation, promote cutting-edge research and collaborations. Operational efficiencies, streamline processes.
Welcome back. And that was part of the acceptance speech by the Chief Medical Director, UNIOSUN Teaching Hospital, Dr. Adeola Babatunde Emmanuel. Once again, thank you.
Thank you very much, Javi.
Let's first of all go back to the electoral process that brought you in. How many people contested? Vied. I don't know why I keep saying, because you guys are not politicians now.
We are not politicians.
Yes.
Well, I want to thank you that, you see, it's ever the first time the process will take this dimension.
Oh.
In the previous administration, is by appointment. The executive, by the edict of the hospital, the executive governor has the prerogative power to appoint the CMD of the hospital.
Okay.
whether within or even outside. He has the power. He's the one that holds the power. So, and he has appointed the board chairman who represent the governor as a board of governor, Right Honorable Idowu.
Yeah.
But in order to allow a very robust and fair play,
Yes, sir.
this process took a different dimension. About 9 of us contested this election.
Really?
And in the process, we were interviewed, we submitted applications,
Okay.
and then we were subject to interview and also computer testing. So, and at the end of that, it was all of us did well, but the 3 names were picked. That was sent to His Excellency, out of which one was picked. So I want to say that I am just like David, the young one that God has favored, because those other they are also senior colleagues. They also did beautifully well. But when God has designed something, there is a way God allowed things to happen. So it actually passed through a process, and that process was concluded. And the Excellency appoints me as the CMD. I see it as the favor of God. And ever since I came, I have decided that no one is a winner and no one is a loser.
Absolutely.
So I have actually gone as far as to liaise and ask for collaboration of every other person that we have to, because that system is bigger than individual.
Absolutely.
So we need to borrow from their wild knowledge of experience, so that we can come. I officially wrote a letter, of collaboration to them, that I need the experience. And I want to tell you, they have been bringing ideas, fantastic ideas. So I want to seize the opportunity to appreciate them again for bringing ideas, not abandoning that. No, they have a spirit of sportsmanship.
That's a good. That's
a very wonderful one, which I sincerely appreciate.
I'm
and that
excited.
shows the kind of spirit and the mindset that they have. I celebrate them.
Wow. I know you said you guys were 9. That's
We were
nine.
Yes, we were 9.
But basically, let me just go back to someone like Professor Olaito.
Yes.
Amazing man. With all due respect, I've had the opportunity to sit down with him just like this, both here and our sister station, Rave 91.7 FM. Let's look at that administration and with what you intend to do. Do you feel you would want to continue with some of what he had done, or no, you're going to continue? Just start with yours.
Oh, well, I want to say that, well, I said I am privileged. Let me tell you why I say so. I have passed through all stages in UNIOSUN Teaching Hospital. I started as an house officer in UNIOSUN. I rose to the level of being a casualty officer. I was a registrar, a senior registrar. I rose to be an HOD, to be a CMAC, and I was the last CMAC for the last teaching hospital, and the first CMAC for UNIOSUN Teaching Hospital. I served together with Professor Peter Babatunde Olaitan.
Before you go, because this
Chairman Medical Advisory Committee, who happens to be the Deputy CMD. I was the Deputy CMD of Professor Peter Babatunde Olaitan. And most of his agenda, when he was there, we did together. So it's the first time that immediate deputy will become the CMD. It's ever the first time that is happening in UNIOSUN Teaching Hospital.
Wow.
So I cannot but celebrate Professor Peter Babatunde Olaitan. We work together. He is a brother. I see him as a giant man, and I see him that all that we did, we have some of these templates together. So I quite understand from where we are coming from. And I will take it from there and build on a pedestal that will bring a lot of transformation agenda into the system. So I celebrate him.
And from here as well, we'd like to say congratulations to Professor Olaitan Babatunde, because yes, an amazing man to have met and sat back to speak with. I'm honored to do this as well with another CMD at this moment in time. But now, I know there's a little bit of wahala. The wahala is about our dear health, the health sector, the joint health sector union, WSTV.
Yes.
Let's look at them for now. Have they called off their strike?
Well,
what's on ground at this point? Will you please let the cat out of the bag?
Yes, let me let the cat. I want to say that we enjoyed the partnership of Union in UNIOSUN Teaching Hospital. And it's just quite unfortunate that towards the tail end of Professor Peter Olaitan, they had to go on strike. And that strike is from the national. It was not declared at the local. And I want to say that on the day of my resumption, I want to sincerely thank WSTV Council of UNIOSUN Teaching Hospital. They came in their uniform to receive me. As I was entering through the gates, they were there waiting in their uniform, which shows acceptability.
Absolutely.
And they ushered me from the gate right through the staircase to Professor Peter Olaitan's office. So I want to believe that, on that fateful day, the strike has been called off. It has been called off, and we'll be working together. In fact, what amazed me was that on the day that I resumed office, they were on strike. Ideally, they shouldn't come because there is a sanction that is going to be placed on them for entry. And they felt the system is bigger than them. And when they were having their WSTV Council, I left that place to meet them where they are holding the meeting. And they were shocked that, wow, why will you come? I said, no, I have to come. I'm part of you. I'm part of you. It's all about the system. And the system must run.
Absolutely.
So I want to seize the opportunity to sincerely appreciate the leadership of WSTV Council. I've been meeting with different sectors in the institution. I've been having meetings with different groups, and they have been giving their support. And I believe that together, an individual can play a game.
Absolutely.
But the team wins the race.
Absolutely.
So we are going to win together. Thank you.
All right, and I will say thank you to you as well. But then let's move a bit away from. But of course, I'm going to include UNIOSUN here. The brain drain system in Nigeria today is alarming, and not just alarming; it's scary because when you have best hands moving away from where we need them as well. How have you been able? You're new though, but you've been there.
Yes, I've been there.
How have you been able to really manage this brain drain at UNIOSUN Teaching Hospital?
Yes, thank you very much. Well, I want to say that there are two dimensions to brain drain. There is this concept of vertical brain drain and horizontal brain drain. The vertical brain drain has to do with somebody that travels from here to abroad. You go to UK, you go to that. We have a lot of that. The second is horizontal, moving from here to teaching hospital that is paying better than our teaching hospital. I want to say that His Excellency has done so well. That Senator Adeola Adeleke has done so well by paying some of the emoluments of these workers. And that makes us have a comparison between us and other sister teaching hospitals. So at that level, it blocks the horizontal transfer. Wow. That was the initial problem that we are facing. Now, the vertical brain drain, we can't do nothing about it. Because a doctor that is working in US, for instance, collecting 10 million naira per month, the highest doctor in the teaching hospital cannot collect 1/10 of that. Okay. And if you get an opportunity to travel, definitely you want to go there. So, but what we do, Excellency has also assisted us that we should do replacement. Now, once somebody drops letter of resignation and his name is out of the payroll, we have the opportunity of bringing back somebody to replace that individual, particularly as a doctor or as a nurse. Okay. So, and again, we have defended our budget this year. We believe that our government will assist us in ensuring that we have better hands, and then we have additional staff that is going to be of assistance to our services in that teaching hospital. So both horizontal and vertical government has done, but they still need to do more. Thank you very much.
I know you're a busy man, and we'd like to say thank you for this honor. I remember why we started talking, you said even as at this early morning you had done 2 surgeries, and I look at the time like, really? So I wouldn't want to hold you down too much.
Okay.
Now, your message to Osun people, most especially, as much as we're being watched virtually around the world, to us here, and for us here in Osun State. Dr. Afolabi Adeola Emmanuel, CMD UNIOSUN Teaching Hospital, was on this show last year, and seriously, listening to him, you know, he has an amazing prospect for that hospital, that teaching hospital, and we'd like to just wish him the very best. Yeah, just keep on keeping on, sir. All the very best. Of course, we'll still have you on the set one day, someday again, so whereby you can analyze and showcase to us where we are concerning the hospital. Now, before we go to the next excerpt from what we did in 2024, words cannot match my appreciation again, because there's one troublemaker that from the bottom of my heart, I love him so much. We're not gay now, but he's just an amazing brother. I'd like to thank Olade Jalabi. Ijogbon personified. Amazing guy. Thank you, brother. 2025 is here again. Let's do this together. But not the beating, hitting, carrying. For heaven's sake, be a gentleman. Learn from the likes of us. Gentility remains our case right here. And also in 2024, it was also it was a beautiful time. Whereby we had another set of personality amongst all the personalities who are also special to us that came in 2024. And words will not be able to be quantified if I don't recognize the efforts of our dear head of station, the one we love to call Pale. So, Domo Pale. MC Too Much, Mr. Peter Agbeshimi, for the hard work. What are you guys doing for Spring Delights? I won't forget that voice. Thank you, MC Too Much. It's been a roller coaster. It's been a jolly ride with you in 2024. So let's do this again in 2025, and we assure you it's going to be better than what you could ever have imagined. Now, we have the wife of the executive governor of Osun State on our set in 2024. She spoke to us about quite a whole lot of things, from the girl child, foundation, and how to better the lives of every one of us in Osun State and beyond. And that woman was someone who had won quite a whole lot of awards in different fields in and around Osun State, Nigeria, and the world at large. It was a delight to sit with Her Excellency Erelu Ngozi Adeleke, the wife of the executive governor of Osun State, on Spring Delight. Let's just bring you a part of what we discussed on the show last year. It's another day, Saturday, the 18th day in the month of November 2023. We'd like to welcome you to Spring Delight, coming to you live from Western Spring Television, the station that says it as it is. Good morning to you, if it is morning wherever in the world you are viewing us at this moment in time. We welcome you to Spring Delight right here, and as always, it promises to be exciting. You just seen a part of us, the exercise, and it keeps me fit. You need to see my biceps. Everything is standing firm.
Yes, Olatunde has a good way of keeping fit and remaining packless. But yeah, of course, it is what it is.
What?
Of course, it is what it is. Okay, then. Good morning to our amazing viewers at home, and yes, we are back again.
No doubt.
Today and our GV Care,
Yep.
bringing it to you as it is.
No doubt.
It promises to be an exciting time today, because today is actually one of those special days.
Absolutely, and as GBK has rightly stated, it promises to be exciting because why? When you have somebody who has a passion to make you laugh and be excited, he has the will to take you from that little position to the top, then it is a period to say thank you. And as always, there's quite a whole lot we will be serving you on the show this beautiful Saturday morning.
No doubt.
The delicacy, food
Yes.
delicacy.
Yes.
You've just seen
We
the
have-
aerobics.
Of course, we have our celebrity birthdays, and of course, things that has happened in the history of our dear country, Nigeria,
No doubt.
and in the world overall. And of course, we have the spring facts that helps to motivate us in our day-to-day activity.
We are so blessed right here in our dear state
No doubt.
for Osun State, Shogbo, that's where we are transmitting from. We are so blessed to have a woman whose heart is filled with love.
Of a truth.
And she's got it in all honesty. And it's a privilege, it's an honor, and we are super excited to have the, I don't have, no, let me just put it as my own mom. I might be Yoruba, she's Igbo, but there's that relationship somewhere. But I know she's our mother.
For this day, I'm glad I'm actually an Igbo lady.
Huh?
Yes,
No,
with a
no.
touch of Yoruba.
No. It's a pleasure to welcome to the studio and to the set of Spring Delight this morning, the wife of the Executive Governor of Osun State,
Of a truth.
the very amiable and beautiful, Her Excellency, let me not go beyond board, Her Excellency, Mrs. Ngozi, Adeola Adeleke. Good morning to you.
Good morning,
Good morning,
said
ma'am.
it is just that smile for me.
and good morning, viewers.
Good morning to you,
My
ma'am.
good people of Osun State, good morning.
Idowu.
Ndewo.
Yeah, you complete it for them. They know, yeah.
Ndewo, no.
Hey. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much.
My
We are so
pleasure.
honored.
My pleasure.
It's so nice to have her.
Seriously.
You're very much welcome, ma'am.
Thank you. There's a pet project amid so many other things whereby the wife of the governor has embarked upon that has taken children off the streets. The youths are doing better. The women are being supported in various ways. And so many things that is accustomed to doing the needful. Having her in the studio, the wife of the governor of Osun State, is going to reel out quite a whole lot and plans for every child that needs that support, every youth that needs to be doing the right thing, and women empowerment means quite a whole lot.
Yes, but before we dive into that, I'm going to throw this to you, Your Excellency, Ma. For our viewers who may not be familiar with you, could you please tell us and tell them a little bit about yourself and, of course, your journey into the public service?
My name is Erelu Ngozi Adeleke, the wife of Osun State Governor, Senator Ademola Jackson Nuruddin Adeleke. As my name implies, your head, Ngozi, which means I come from Igbo tribe. I'm an Igbo, precisely from Imo State. And come from Mbitulu local government in Imo State. Was born in a family of 8. I'm the fourth. And I am a Christian. I come from a Christian background. Okay. I went for my university education at University of Nigeria, Nsukka, where I read BSc Psychology. Later, I did my MBA in Imo State University, where I read Advertising and Public Relations.
Oh, yeah.
I did my youth service with Society General Bank Dubai in Ibadan. In those days, that was where my banking career started. I worked in banking industry for almost 23 years, and I quit banking in 2018 for me to come and support my husband, the senator, in his political career. But before I left the bank, I left as a manager doing public relations job, which is a relationship management. I left as a marketing manager. And today, I find myself in a political sector, supporting my husband as his wife. I'm here with you here today in the studio.
Yes. Tagged Our Excellency.
Yeah,
Come on.
That's a good one.
That is well detailed. Thank you so much, ma'am. So, your journey into public service, ma'am?
My journey into public service has been quite exciting, if I'm allowed to say so.
Yes, you can.
Because coming from a banking industry to political sector, for me, it's all about service. Because my job in the banking industry was about servicing people, doing those relationships, and now I find myself in political industry or sector. For me, it's like service continues. For me, the job of the wife of the governor, for me, is all about serving my people. And that's what it has been. And it has been quite exciting as it offers me a new opportunity to have new experience, having to meet with new people, from different background, new experience. Because I like to explore, I like to learn new things. Because that was what caused my moving from one bank to another. Before I left banking, I worked with 7 different banks.
Oh, yeah?
And my friends were like, Ngozi, what is it? You okay? Why are you? I say, experience, my dear. Because you find that any bank you join, you're learning their app, you're learning their way of doing things. No one single bank is the same with others. So as public sector, this political sector has come to is a entirely new experience, and it's quite exciting for me. And I'm learning from the good, the bad, the
ugly,
hard, the ugly, and even the worst. But hey, that for me, that's what builds up the experience for me.
Exactly.
True
talk, ma'am.
It's quite exciting.
Wow. Let's move forward a bit, ma'am. Looking at your pet project, you decided to look at children, the youths, women. What motivated you to that point? And compared to the experience, the experiences you've had over the years, why children, youth, women?
And don't forget healthcare.
And health.
Okay. That's because the office of the wife of the governor, that's what it entails. Women, your women, my women, I call them my women, are my first priority. Children, as a mother, are my children. The youth are also my children. So you find out that that's what it is all about. Communicating with my women, working with them, making sure, because you see, for me, if you don't get everything right with the women, the family will not be right.
For truth.
And when you get it right with the women, you talk about the children welfare. And again, the youth, for me, there are a whole lot of youth out there that doesn't have jobs. A whole lot of youth that have even come out with good results from the universities, from different higher institutions, but they don't have jobs. And I choose to work with them. I choose to touch their lives in my own little way. All to support my husband, the governor, in whatever. He has a whole lot for the youth. He has started both for children, even for women. But mine is to complement whatever he's doing as the governor. And that, by the grace of God, we've started little by little. And to the glory of God, I can say the little we've done so far, the youth are happy. My women are also happy with me.
Let's talk about healthcare, ma'am. I mean, we've seen scenarios where you go to the hospitals, you visit those, we've seen you with sick ones who had children. Let's talk about healthcare in general for you.
Okay. You know, health, they said, is wealth.
Of a truth.
If we don't get health, you're healthy. That's why you're here today. I am healthy. That's why I'm here today. That's why our health is important. Now, you talk about me visiting hospitals. Those are basically part of the things I am doing for both children and women, my people. I usually call them my women. Those hospitals you saw me visiting was when I was called upon that some women gave triplets. Since we came on board, my husband took over the government. I've had, I call them my children, I've had 3 sets of triplets.
3 sets of triplets?
Yes, different sets of triplets.
Wonderful.
Okay. And each time the distress calls come, they say the woman gave triplets in a certain hospital. Ma'am, we need your intervention. I move swiftly with my team to go and take care of their hospital. Basically, what we go there to do is to see them, take care of their hospital bills, because I know, and you know, most of those people that usually give these triplets are the
less privileged.
The less privileged that cannot take care of their hospital bills. And you and I know that most triplets, most twins and stuff like that always come with cesarean
sessions.
And most of the times when they operate, then they put in incubators. All join, all of the bills will just be overwhelming for them. This was the first, the television, the one you're seeing in the television was the first triplets.
The first set of triplets.
The first set of triplets in that hospital.
Wow.
Somebody called me that, ma'am, there's a triplet born, so, the woman, the husband, they can't afford the bills. I was like, I'm already there. We went there, we met the doctor, you saw me looking at the children. They're beautiful girls.
Oh my goodness.
The 3 of them?
I'm telling you, the 3 sets I've had are 3 girls all through.
Wow.
Yes. So that's the lady that delivered the triplets. It was quite exciting for me. I calmed their nerves down by paying, settling all their hospital bills and putting up smiles on their faces, both the mother and the husband, and even the doctor and the nurses, because, you know, they were like, where are we going to get our money? And I told them, God is in control.
Of course he is.
For me, it is. For me, it's work we do for God. It's God's work we are doing. It's the work of God, because it's God that has placed us in this position to help. Who are we? So that is the first set of triplets.
Wow.
Then later again, I was called. I was actually in New York in September. Even though I was almost boarding to come back home. When I opened my phone, I saw a message that a woman delivered triplets. I was like, wow. I quickly called my PA, Princess. I said, go to that. I sent all the details to her. Go there. Wherever it is, tell them I'm coming. By tomorrow, I'll be in Nigeria. And I will take care of their business. Meet the doctor, meet everybody. She got there, and the report was like, the mother that gave those triplets is on the verge of running insane because of the situation,
not being able to.
What does she want to do with triplets?
The triplets, you know, when they're carrying the pregnancy, they will not know. They wouldn't know money. They will not run scan. You know, because as mean they run scan, but it would have been worse for her.
Yeah.
If she had an idea.
She had an idea. But they say when she woke up, 3 children. Where's the husband? The husband has gone running around looking for money. She was like, wow, the husband has absconded. The husband has abandoned them. In fact, it entered her head. They said she was, my PA said, when she got there, the lady was like, don't come near me. Why are you? I don't want to see anybody. It doesn't allow the nurses and the doctors to come in.
Oh my.
The next day when I touched Osun State, I got the news. I said, no, I can't wait. I'm going there immediately. Go there, we'll settle the bills. And I now told them, I said, doctor, you go in. Tell her that I've settled the bill. At least that should have a way to calm her
down.
The doctor opened the door and told her, listen, the first lady is here. She has already settled all your bills. She was like kneeling down, thank God. They came and told me she wants to rush out. I said, don't rush out. Since she refused to dress up, dress her up then, so we can then see her. she now allowed the nurses to come in, they dress her up, and we are now able to see her, and she was happy, and I was glad I could I could put smiles on her face, and the husband was like, thank God and everything. So
that was it about that.
That was about that, and I was glad. I was happy. I thank God I was able to come in at the point in time. If not, I wonder what would have become of that. You need to see a very small young girl.
Wow.
Her husband too young. Okay. And I told them to go home. I will come to the house to see them.
Wow.
Subsequently, I called my friend, one of my friends. In fact, we were just this thing. She got to know that I want to go and visit the triplets. She said, this lady, I'm coming with you. By name, Olori Janet of Akpomu Kingdom. They had to buy a whole lot. Just as I bought the whole lot to go and visit them, we went there that day. It was a good, but it was so exciting to me. We showered them with baby gifts, food stuff for the family, and they gathered their relations and their neighbors. And we are welcomed, and we sang, and we gave thanks to God. They were happy, they were glad.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
But the third triplet was when they also called me again, another distress call, that a woman gave birth in police hospital.
Okay.
Police college, or what do they call it? Hospital. We also rush, because if you don't rush, things might go wrong. Because there was one set that would have made it the fourth set for me. Before we could get to hear about them to get to the hospital, as we are on our way going to the hospital, news came that they were all dead. And those ones were two girls and one boy.
Oh my goodness.
I was like, what happened? They said they went to, because they didn't know, no scanning. They went to a hospital that doesn't have incubator. And before they could do this, the children gave up. They died.
The three of them.
I wept. I still went to their house to go and see the couples, and I just gave them little change too, because their situation was terribly bad.
Wow.
I don't know how God does his own thing.
I don't
the
either.
People he blesses with these triplets are vulnerable that cannot cope with it. It pained me, those ones couldn't stay but I blamed the doctor. When you operated this woman, you saw that, why didn't you make quick arrangement to move them to the nearby hospital where they can get that facility? But be that as it may, that was how the first one. But the third one, we rushed to that police hospital. We need to see these beautiful girls. Three girls again. And the woman came from, is it Zeta?
Wow.
To maybe the mother lives here. Wanted by the time she will be delivering, the mother will be around her. Maybe the husband brought her here to be close to her mother, so she's delivered there. But the hospital bill, maybe it's God that directed their footsteps to
Osun State,
so that where they can get that assistance. So we got there, the matron, everybody, they showed me these beautiful children. You need to see these beautiful girls and their mom. Oh, we had to settle their bills to the glory of God. But what gladdens my heart is each time I'm called upon, I don't know how God does it. It happens to be a time that
you're there.
I'm there, as in financially. Because me, the rich also cries. There are times I don't have that kind of money. But the 3-4 occasions they called me, I'm always glad that it's time that
you could come through for them.
I can come through for them. I said, this God is indeed a good
An
God.
amazing God.
Because if you pay me, I'm called upon and I cannot, it will give me some kind of trauma. But I thank God so far. So those are the hospitals.
Wow.
Or except there's the time you're seeing me visiting UNIOSUN maybe 2 times during the breastfeeding, exclusive breastfeeding. I went to UNIOSUN to, talk to the mothers on the exclusive breastfeeding. Maybe, I don't know if it is another time you saw me. You're like, you see me several. Then another time you saw me in the hospital was during my birthday, because I looked at my birthday. It's a grateful day. And I don't know how that thought came to be. I was like, wow, God, any child going forward for my husband 4 years and the next 4 years, all my 28th of August, any child born in that hospital, UNIOSUN, on that day, I will bless them because I have to mark my birthday with them. Wow. So this last August, we went with my team, my women. It was a sight to behold. We went to go and bless children.
Your Excellency, did you say 28th of August?
28th.
Of August?
Yes.
Okay, I've taken my mind. All right, thank you, Your Excellency. The wife of the Governor of Osun State, Her Excellency Erelu Ngozi Adeleke. It was a beautiful moment with her. You could actually feel the empathy she has for human beings. And please just keep on keeping on. I know that with your foundation, the Adeleke Foundation, you do great things. Thank you for showing compassion to human lives. And then, goodness me, I wish I could just become a baby and then she will come and greet me and gift me. But she's done quite a whole lot. And we just hope you keep on. The Lord is your strength, madam. Thank you all indeed. Yeah. Before I call it a wrap on the show this morning, in 2024, there was a moment we had this amazing set of young men. They are artists, they sing, and they're doing well for themselves and with themselves. And I just hope in 2025 they will go further with their music. They were on this show, and it was a moment to relish with them. Let's take a cue, let's take a view of what we did with them on the show, which will be the last stand before I finally come and say BYE. Stay with us.
Yeah. Automatic weapons, finding the force. In me at the devil, we already fight that divorce. I've been enjoying me, it's always fighting the gods. What's your stand in the kingdom? Are you standing with us? Got me code and listen. Got me code and listen. The Savior is risen. Who told you is missing? So you're looking for the dead among the living. Yeah, claim. I love Jesus, hope you're feeling the same. Not in bondage, cause he's broken the chain. God is the maker of way. Your steeds without Christ now breeze. Your steeds without Christ now stick. So hold your composure. I know that my God is the king. I know that my God, I'm not here opposing the motion. Yeah. Never give up, Lama, no. I got strong back in Oluwa, Loni, no. Evangelism be Pastor Paul. Preach the gospel, hope he gets to the show. I'm doing it lonely, groovy, winning souls, so I keep the walking moving. I'm a Christ Abasi, I know my stand, I know that I'm a winner. Look, see, life no balance, now 50-50. Dike Pablo, see, life no balance, now 50-50. We are live at here, Western Spring TVC. They say make I show myself. One family team oje. Omo no mo pani mi to ba foju di mi ote. I can never walk alone. Mo jade ton be Liverpool. Tosu yen ba dirty pay. Shela da be miracle. If I no make am, no evidence say I try my best. I will do my best. Rest a bit and do the rest. Story. If I don't show ni share afeni to ba bad end. O ti pe gon no be today. Igba o gon la fe trend. Shugbe mi o fo. Bi orin Diamond Jima. Tori mo shi ma do maybe. Bi orin Rema. If you no get back up, other people lazy. Oppression to depression, OTP crazy. But I keep telling myself, you are light to the whole world. You are coming in a higher place with a full force. Person when me come say, no get evidence say you go be. Ojura wan lola LP Messi where will be. A test. It be lanky. Hey, say. To bank go or test, or my go gaga. But with the bust the brain and one jar and lalaba. Olo make you fun while for the talaka. I be king for the lane while I find tolaga. I know the cash cruise, to banjo rap. I just mark mine, popcorn care. I'm a billet, I want jet mine. God for my sake, put a rap at all on dummy. Tori moju wallo, hallelujah, only con kami. Where's the coco, I'm a yummy, no be hard working. The batty ball lanky, my brother, make you pray for me. I ain't got no worry for the also know they sleep on me. Capital General, Ogagoni, only going on me. But you tell boss brain pẹ̀lú tó lè cause war pẹ̀lú tó lè pààyàn tó lè mú lówó kó kọ̀ǹkọ̀ pẹ̀lú títí kan ẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ rapper kó wá gbọ́ nǹkan òrìṣà ti dé àwọn ọdúnmọ̀lẹ̀ kan sọ́ọ̀mọ̀n lákì lórúkọ mi àwa ní Spring TV a máa fún wọn jẹ bíi búrẹ́dì pẹ̀lú tíì láǹkì.
Cheers. Rose. Èṣù lálù ti wọlé mo kó nílé mo kálejò Cypher ti fẹ́ máa jọ bí orin yẹn bá ń lo kálejò owó egungun dẹ̀ tí wọ́n ẹ jẹ́ ká gbé máriwo ìgbéyàwó máa ń dùn ìwọ́dẹ̀ ló máriwo rápà àwọn tó kú Tasha ni ló jẹ́ kárí tán ikú ọmọjọ́ dùn tẹ́lá jáde tán ẹni bá máa jọ inú rap gbọ́dọ̀ wẹnu àké bákẹ́ bá dége lọ́wọ́ tójú ti mú ẹnu àké Bílíkì Basira Shakira pẹ̀lú Esther ẹ wá gbọ́n bọ́dì from this one àgbẹ̀dú extra ta ló fẹ́ bá tún mi lórí beat made a hand takẹ́mọdé tọ́pẹ́ mi lè shoot mi níwò mẹ́ta ọ̀rọ̀ kan mo fẹ́ sọ fún yín mo fẹ́ sọ ní para mi èmi tí máa di para tí máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní para mi èmi mo máa love yín èmi máa tún wait yín èmi mo máa di 7 tí máa tún ní yẹ́tì èmi babaláku bàbá tó mú bàbá tó tún sọ̀rọ̀ mọ̀ bàbá yín mo jẹ́ ó jẹ́ kẹ́tẹ̀lé mi ní kọ́mọ̀ normal peace ni mi bọ̀ mo cause violence bójú gibi far away tí kò clear colorless you know be yahoo bobo you dey say make the answers tó bá dẹ̀ ti dòrú báyìí mo máa ti dé Texas ojú àti tóbi tó àwa ní the long cap orísun fúlò làwa jẹ́ so I need the long top yeah.
Say, love you, baby. I'm getting addicted to Omoge. Give me your money, I dey worship your big Angelina, nice to meet ya. You already know, but you tell me that you not leaving. I give you heart, but you gone in for me. Oh, yeah. I never know you body. I give you love, you been conning. Anything you want, I'll be buying for you. Yeah. Kill on my own, I dread the teacher, oh, got Kissikoro, my music from my soul, oh, me chasing my road, you want on my show, no be so, me kill on my own, I dread the teacher, oh, got Kissikoro, my music from my soul, oh, me chasing my goal, so. Oluwajo maje tiraka as I dey try to find this past maje ki wo sapa Sakwa don't talk for many days me and I'm don't enter the same trouser oh I I'm trying to lend my own glover so when I'm singing oh I'm trying to go global I'm trying to make the verses hit me I don't get the vibes on me I tell them say bad man looking stylish next rated, I know, feelings is mutual, but I can't know, I show, my music, not my flows. I give them better dance, I tell them my baby be giving me that dance, I just want in my life, Also for my Jesus, you know, hey, just like my brother, no be pizza, yeah. See, I carry my hustle for my Jesus. You know, this life vibe, my brother, no be pizza. Like say the road, so okay. So now I'm happy wanted, I'm a in my conscience. Ori mi jọ pé mi dé ibẹ̀ like so now, so okay. Dúró. Hey. I carry my hustle for my Jesus. You know, this life and my brother, no be pizza. See, I'm rocking my cookie for my nigga. My true friends, they be wanting. And my niggas, they be wanting me.
Hey, and that's the way it looks like for the show for today. These are the men behind the scene whereby they make it happen. A big thank you to Dami, our sound man. Okiki is obviously the man behind there. And this very, come, our director here. Very amazing, hardworking lady. Thank you so much, Gloria. It's been a pleasure Gentle Lion. Sheyi Babatunde, right there at the MCL. Thank you most sincerely. I'd like to thank Babaoloye, Mr. Emmanuel Benle. He's been an amazing man over the years. Thank you so much for the hard work. I ain't forgotten. Hey, 12 o'clock. I must be on this set. I'm an amazing editor as well. Anu, thank you so much. It's been a jolly ride with you in 2024. Let's do this together in 2025. My very distinguished, amazing producer, Pastor Kayode Alaka. Thank you most sincerely for being here. We say a big thank you to my co-anchor, Ajibike and Johnny Ojo, who is unfortunately trying to make things happen in readiness for 2025. We'll see you again next week, Saturday, God willing. It's a pleasure. I appreciate every one of you here, and ably led by His Excellency, Dr. Femi Adefila himself. Thank you. Mr. Peter Gbeshimi, MC Too Much, we thank you. Our head of programs, Ms. Damilola Raphael, head of news, Mr. Olalekan Akindoju, everybody. The Irresistible TD says thank you. God bless you all. 2025 will be an amazing year. Let's run it together. I'll see you again. Thank you so much. Bye for now. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for being here. I'm